Now, reeling it back up, when I first met you, I met you out in Hawaii. I was with Pauline on one of her healing journeys out there. And I remember like your daughter introduced us because she got the connection to me and soil and energy. And I was blown away by the project that you were working on back then. That was the geodesic dome component of it.
A copper dodecahedron.
Yeah. Is that still the same unit you're using, or did you build another one?
No, that's the same one. The ancients called the dodecahedron the shape of the divine in sacred geometry. And all of the sacred geometric shapes will take in energy, amplify it, and then project it to the very center. But the dodecahedron has particular other qualities that make it even more valuable.
Can you pull up a dodecahedron, Ken, when you get a chance, and also pull up Buckminster Fuller's geodesic dome, because there's a lot of unity or synchronicities to these.
Yeah, well, a dodecahedron is a very simple geodesic shape in a broad sense of the word.
So back then you were at, like, I think, kind of the beginnings of this journey, this latest journey in your life. And
yeah, well, that was the dodecahedron was the first thing that I made. I had made some water prisms first, but nothing like this. They were set vertically, and I filled them with water. But see, these are all the geodesic shapes. There are a lot more complex. The dodecahedron has all identical pentagons, and there's 20 of them. Excuse me, in the complete three-dimensional spherical shape.
So that's, again, it's more, you're using pentagrams versus triangles, which Bucky did. So it's similar.
Well, you could break it down into triangles, but yeah, pentagons.
Yep.
5-sided. But the hubs, all the vertices have three shapes. Yeah, that's me sitting inside it right there. It's hard to see because of the light, but
still very cool. Great way to give people the scale that you were showing me when I first saw it.
Yeah, it's 8 foot in diameter.
And now you were talking at that point about hanging crystals in the corners, but it sounds like you've gone farther down or deeper down the path.
Well, I did that. I got quartz crystals from Mount Ida, Arkansas, some of the finest quartz in the world, wrapped them in copper wire, and then wired them into every hub or the vertices where the three sides come together. And that adds another dimension of resonance to it, because quartz crystals are piezoelectric, and that means that they have their own built-in battery. So they're putting out frequencies all the time. And it's that piezoelectric aspect of quartz that makes computers possible, because the chips are made from quartz, and when you input the information into them, then when you turn the computer off, it's that built-in battery that makes the information retrievable. If it wasn't piezoelectric, then when you turn the computer off, all the information would be gone.
So are you storing the person's energy inside, or are you projecting?
No. The whole purpose of all of this is to create a unique and energetic environment that sets the stage for the body to heal itself.
Gotcha.
And so, using the analogy of the bad heart, when that frequency of a healthy heart gets input into that grid, and the person with the bad heart is sitting inside there, and all that energy is around them three-dimensionally and being projected to the center, then when they reach a state of entrainment, our body in its infinite wisdom will automatically recognize that and revert back to that. And when you reach entrainment, then it will start cleansing and healing itself automatically. That's the theory.
Well, I tend to think that there's a lot more to it than theory, but I understand your need to say that.
Yeah. But my own experience with doing energy work tells me that it will work. And it's very interesting because even without anything, just the shape itself, it's been very interesting to see people get into it and sit. And there's one young man in particular in Hawaii, and he's very loud and real hyper in his attitude and his movements and everything. And every time he'd be talking on the phone, as an example, he'd get in the dodecahedron. As soon as he got in there, his voice would calm down. He would calm down. His whole demeanor changed. And anybody that's sensitive to energy can feel that.
Well, I remember just touching it, and I could feel that there was some kind of generation going on. Couldn't put my finger on it, but again,
Yeah,
I'm impressed with just the way you had crafted it at that point in time.
Yeah.